Good evening to all. Today's topic is your normal MCQ. Just we used to do 10 questions and series program. So let's begin our programming mechanism. So the first question is name the type of error division by a variable that contains a value 0. That contains a value 0. Amrit Senapati, good evening, sir. Good evening to all. Good evening, Pratyusha. Samir, good evening. Sunaina, good evening. Lorem, good evening. Ayushman, Amrit Senapati, Subhasmita, Shravani, Abhishek, Suvalakshmi, Udita, Ruturaj, Roshan, Om. Good evening to all. It's a runtime error. Now, yes, we have started the process. Ayushman says logical error, started conflicting in the answer. Lorem says runtime error. Abhishek says logical error. Sunena says logical error. What about others? Divide a variable that contains a value 0. Runtime error. Compile time error. Oh. Good evening, sir. Dixita Sahu. May I know who is this Dixita Sahu? Samir, logical error. Shivam, runtime error. Amrit, runtime error. Shravani, runtime. Subhasmita, runtime. Piyush, runtime. Lorem, runtime. Ruturaj, runtime. Subham Swami, good evening, good evening. Subhalakshmi, logical error. Now, this is called your runtime error. Why? Because there is no logical error. If logical error says that Gitanjali Sahu, okay. 9th class Gitanjali Sahu. Who is this Naveen Yadav? New name. Naveen Yadav. So when we can call it as a logical error, if there will be a specification that this needs to be done, instead of that I'm going to do some other operation or I'm going to get undesired result, in those cases we can call it as a logical error. But this is not logical error. When I'm dividing it, it cannot be called a syntax error also, because numerator and denominator is available. When I'm dividing at the time of execution, it is tries to divide it. So at that time the error will generate. Now, one more question. For I think this will be applicable to only 10th class, 9th class cannot answer. Now suppose an array contains 3 elements. I want to extract the 5th index position. Then what type of error it will generate? May I know who is this Naveen Yadav? 10th class understood the question. Array contains 3 elements and I am giving 5th index position to display the data, where 5th index position is not available. So obviously it is an error because it contains 3 elements. So what type of error it will generate? Index out of bounds, not bound, bounds exception. Index out of bound, everyone is writing like this. Index out of bounds exception. This is generated in runtime, so I am asking about runtime error. This is the name of the error. Whatever you are giving index out of bounds exception, this is name of the error. But at what time it will generate? At the time of execution, runtime it will generate. Okay. So next question is, to get the unit digit, user applied / instead of modulo operator. / instead of modulo operator is used. So what exactly this has to be? Now this will also generate an error, but physical error will not appear in this case. Yet I have not received the answer. Surprised. Did you got the point? To get the unit digit, what is the intention of the user? To get the unit digit. What user has applied? Forward slash. What he has to apply? Module operator. Instead of module operator, he has applied division operator. Then what kind of error it will be? Logical error. Got the answer. Logical error. Logical error. Yes. This time everyone is correct. It is logical error. Now int x semicolon y semicolon z. Now is there any error first of all? Is there any error in the statement? If yes, why? Logical error. Udita says logical error. Samir Senapati, yes, okay. Syntax error. Lorem, missing data type. Okay. Ruturaj, syntax. Syntax error, syntax error, syntax error, syntax error, missing data type. Lorem, good answer. Missing data type. Because when I am putting a semicolon, that means it is end of the statement. If it is an end of the statement, after every variable there must be a colon, not semicolon. Not colon, Subhalakshmi, it should be comma. Subhalakshmi, it should be comma. Because when I am putting a semicolon, that what exactly it is doing? It is end of the statement. If it is end of the statement, I am having a variable that has to be data type. After every variable, there must be a column, not semicolon. Subhalakshmi, it is not column. It is comma, comma. Subhalakshmi, it is comma. Look, Lorem has given the answer. Replace semicolon with comma. Syntax error because y, z are not declared. Good. This is also an explanation for the answer. After every variable, there should be a comma after every variable. Good. Now find out the output. C value is given 5, initial value C. Now, is it possible to decrease the value inside the variable? Now, is it pre or post? Everything has to be taken into consideration. C value initially 5. Decrement is done inside the loop. Is it possible or not? If it is possible, it is increasing again. Is it pre or post? According to that, you have to decide. Smruti Panigrahi, good evening, good evening. Ayushman, second is your infinite loop. Do infinite loop. Good. Second answer is your infinite loop. Yes, one 9th class student given the answer. Still I am waiting for the 10th class. Shivam D, infinite loop. Now Ishan Panda, infinite loop. Now can you tell me the reason why? What is the reason because of which it generates an infinite loop? Condition is there, condition is fulfilling. Yes, got it. Everyone is saying infinite loop, but why it is infinite loop? Is it because of the condition? It is because of the initialization. In the morning we discussed three things that is most vital for any sort of infinite loop. There may be a initialization, it may be a condition, it may be updation. Now here, which mechanism of this is making it infinite loop? As it is subtracting and adding 1 to the number simultaneously. Good, Ayushman. Good explanation. So option is D, it is infinite. Because C value is 5, minus minus, it becomes 4. Now it is using the value of C to display. But after that, C value was 4 and it is making it 5 again. So when it is coming up, it is again 5. 5 minus minus 4. So that means plus minus is cancelled in this case. So that's why it is infinite loop. Now next question is in front of you. Now the same thing with a double loop. Now same thing with a double loop. Now so many explanation I got. Because Diksha Shahu, sir, C variable is first declared, then increased, decreased and goes on. Good. Because the same variable is increased and decreased simultaneously. Excellent. Good. Ishan, as it is subtracting and adding. Now Ruturas, as the value will remain same as it is subtracting and adding 1. Good. If you will give the answer with an explanation like this, one day you will feel, the 9th class student especially, 9th class student, a time will come, you will be perfect in the theory. Theory अपने आप perfect हो जाएगा आपका. Now option 3 answer got it. 8. Option B, Amrit Senapati 8. Om C 3C. Now Amrit Senapati changed his answer. Roshan, Ruturaj, C. Ishan, 812. Abhishek Kumar, C. But your inner loop is also available. When C value is 5. Now minus minus, it is your 4. Now for each iteration of outer loop, inner loop will also iterate. Everyone, are you sure your answer will be C? Because this will be a false every time. This will be false every time after one iteration of your C. So look at this, 5 1. So next time it is 4. Now D will become 2. 4 2s are 8. Next time it is 3. 4 3s are 12. Next time it is 4. False. Now C value will be your 3. But D value will be your 5. So that's why false. Next C value will be 2. C value itself is false. So after that, we'll move to the next question. Now we have a for loop with while loop. Ishan. Yes, sir. Okay. Subhalakshmi, give me the question number. Answer D. Answer D दे रहे हो आप, किसका आंसर दे रहे हो D? That must be clear. Now we have question number 4. Question number 4, infinite loop. C is equal to 1, D is equal to 1, C less than 5, C plus equals to 2, D plus plus, D is 2, 2 less than 3, true. कंडीशन तो फॉल्स हो रहा है आपका, कंडीशन तो आपका फॉल्स हो रहा है सुबलक्ष्मी. व्हाई इट इज इनफिनिट लूप? व्हाई इनफिनिट लूप? कंडीशन तो आपका फॉल्स हो रहा है यहाँ पे. Yes, we got the answer. Now B, A. Amrit Senapati A. Ayushman B. Shivam B. Abhishek Jena A. Error. Good. Badal Raj Sahu. Error. Good. Excellent. Ruturaj say B. Now, those who are saying it is error, then can you specify the reason for the error? Why it is an error? As I said that if you are giving specific answer like this, then you have to specify the reason why. May I know that whether you are getting the error properly or not. Subham Swai, error. Uma says A, option A. Option A is your error. Okay. Lorraine says missing curly bracket. So Lorraine, your answer is error or what? Let me see what is your answer. 4B. You have given the answer called 4B, Lorraine. Now your explanation is error. Missing curly bracket. It is contradicting. It is contradicting answer, Lorraine. Give me your option first. Subham Swai, 4A error. Reason though, why error? Now Lorraine says error. He has changed his answer. Badal Raj, due to the missing curly bracket. Because in this, two different loops are there. No, Miss Uma, we can use nested loop also. Abhishek, more than one statement and curly bracket is missing. Abhishek Kumar Jana. Okay. Sibam B. Okay. 10th class. Is it error? As per the explanation given by the above students, is it error? Roshan, Sibam, Mohan Samantray, Pratyush, Amrit Senapati sir, because the curly braces are missing, but is there more than one statement? Sandhya Panda, easy and perfect way to explain as always. Now yes, no notes are an error, Ayushman. Okay. Now 10th class and few 9th class students also saying there is no error. No error, good. Because there is no error. One candidate said that we have two different kind of loop, that's why it is an error. It is not an error. We can use any number of loop and any type of loop inside it. Now this for loop, the one statement is your loop itself. And for this loop, we have one statement. So there is no need of curly bracket. For loop is not attached directly with the print statement. For loop is not directly attached with the print statement. So that's why no curly bracket is required. Because every loop can execute one statement. Excellent, Ayushman. Perfect explanation. Every loop can execute one statement. For this for loop, we have while. For this while loop, we have print. So one statement only. We don't need curly bracket. So now we'll move to the answer. Answer is your 2, 3. अरे ऑप्शन सी कैसे आ गया आपका यहाँ पे? ऑप्शन सी नहीं, गलत है यहाँ पे. ऑप्शन गलत पड़ गया यहाँ पे. So look at this. When C value is 1 and D value is your 1. Now after this, D plus plus, D becomes your 2. 2 is less than equals to 3, true. Now C into D, C into D, that is 1 into 2 is your 2. But in both the cases we have 2. In the next time we'll move up, D plus plus, D becomes your 3. Now there is no change in C. So that's why 3 less than equals to 3, true. It will get inside. C into D, that is 3 into 1 is your 3. Now in both the cases we have 3. Now after that, D plus plus, just like the previous one, D plus plus is your 4. Now it is false. C plus equals to 2. Now 1 plus 2, it is your 3. Now 3 less than 5, true. Now we'll come over here, plus plus D, it is 5. Now it is never going to be true now. Now inner loop, while loop, never going to be true now. Now if it is never going to be true, so after 2 and 3, it will not display anything. So that's why option B, here it is wrongly given. See, it is option B. Now find out the output. Look at over here, I am having a comma over here. Be careful about it. Is it going to show any error message or not? No, sir, no error because for loop, one statement, and with while loop, one statement is there. Good. Roshan, I was expecting that you will explain the answer just like others are explaining so that your theory will get strong. जितना आप explain करोगे उतना आपका theory strong हो जाएगा. Okay, next question is in front of you. Find out the output again. But we have comma separated initialization. Can we initialize more than one value inside a for loop? If yes, it should be separated by comma or semicolon. Or each variable must have its own data type, just like method parameter. Answer आ गया अभी 5 का A error. Now Shibam has given the answer error. Lorem is also given error. Ayushman say 5B, Om say 5B, Badal Raj error. स्मृति पाणिग्राही 5A error. B में क्या है आपका? B में 10, 15, 20 है. अच्छा B. प्रत्युष माझी says 5B, 10, 15, 20. Ishan, Priyambada Sahu, Om 5 error. 5 error. Om, I think you have changed your answer. Initially it was B. 5A error. Samir. Arpita Swain. Arpita, I think you joined late. 5B Arpita. Tilak 5A error. Sunita Achari. This 5B. May I know who is this Sunita Achari? Sunita Acharya. B. 5B. Roshan. Not sure, sir, about this one. Honestly, good. I really like the students who are honest to give the answer. Ayushman say error. Now those who are saying error, can you explain me the reason? A. Because missing semicolon int print statement. Arre. This is my mistake. This is my mistake. I am putting semicolon over here. इतना silly question तो मैं नहीं दूंगा आप लोगों को. Semicolon, I am putting semicolon. Because missing semicolon. No. So that's why I'm asking you error. What is the reason? No, I have given the semicolon, beta. Mistake done by me. Because no semicolon in the print. As there is no semicolon in the print. Semicolon is missing in the display statement. Or they said that. Now don't send this one. Now it is the answer 5B. Ayushman. Then 5B, sir. Okay. Good. Actually, my intention was to tell you about this one, comma. Multiple initialization can be done inside a loop with a comma. So some student might think that it is an error. That's why this error option was given. But by mistakenly, I forgot to give semicolon over there. Arpita Swain, 5B. So everyone is now giving the answer 5B. Good. Now, do I need to explain this? Anyone? Do I need to explain this one? Pratyush Machi. No, sir. Okay. The process of calling a method in such a way that the change in the formal parameter, now where it is saying change in the formal arguments, what has to be done? Change has to be made. Formal argument does not reflect on the actual argument. Now if you can able to answer this one, please explain which one. Which one you want? Dixita. Dixita, everybody is saying that they don't need. You do one thing. After the class, you can call me. I will explain you. Whichever doubt you are having, I will explain you. 6A. 6B. A, B दो आंसर आ रहा है. अमृत सेनापति कॉल बाय रेफरेंस. दीक्षिता बी कॉल बाय वैल्यू. श्रावणी बी कॉल बाय वैल्यू. कॉल बाय वैल्यू दीक्षिता. अच्छा, शिवम आंसर को डिलीट क्यों कर रहे हो? अमृत सेनापति कॉल बाय वैल्यू. नाउ आ गया आपका. अच्छा, लेट मी सी. अमृत सेनापति हैज गिवन ए. एनीवन एल्स हु हैज गिवन ए? नो वन. Now the most key point is over here is does not reflect. Now in which case it is not going to reflect? In case of call by value, but in case of call by reference it will reflect. Does not नहीं आएगा. It will reflect the changes. जहाँ जो भी आपका फॉर्मल पैरामीटर में चेंज होगा, the same thing will be reflected in a actual parameter. So that is your call by reference. Answer is your B. Every method is accessible in its own class where it is defined. To make the method accessible to all the classes outside the class in which it is defined, we add dash keyword. Which keyword needs to be used? Sanchita Patro. I think Sanchita, you joined late. Lorraine D. Lorraine, किसका आंसर डी है? पब्लिक. Yes, everybody answer is coming public. Now, instead of to make accessible to all the classes, now instead of all the classes, if it is saying that, एक मिनट, instead of all the classes, it is saying that to its subclass, to subclass. To subclasses. Then what will be your answer? Amrit Senapati, it is public. Because public is accessible to all the classes. Already explanation is given by Roshan. If I am going to give public, public will be available throughout the program. Now for the second question, we got protected. Ruturaj say private no, wrong Ruturaj. Ayushman say B, private, wrong. Dikshita say A, protected, yes. Subclass protected, yes. For subclass it is protected. Now if it is saying only to the class in which it is declared, only, the method has to be accessible only within the class in which it is defined. In that case, yes, protected. 7A, protected. Udita, good. Priyamada Associates, Arpita, protected. Good, good. Now my question is that instead of, I am saying all. Roshan Pato says static, no static. No, Roshan Pato, no static. Dixita, no static. Private. Arya Kumar, Arpita, only within the class, then it is private. Good. So I'm giving you the conclusion. Only within the class it is private. Base class and the subclass or the child class or inheritance protected. Now within the package it is your default. Then throughout the program or all the classes inside the program is your public. Which one of the following is odd in the given option? इनमें से और कौन सा है? प्रीतिश कुमार. Which one of the following is odd in the given option? Equal is there, compared to is there, starts with index of. D, index of. C, reason. बेटा इसमें रीजन चाहिए. Odd man out. Megha, I think Megha joined late. This is your first answer, Megha. Sanchita was not answering in between. Don't know, sir. Okay, no problem. Because you are in 9th class, no, you cannot able to answer this. 10th class can answer this. All return Boolean except last index of. Now all 10 students are convinced with the answer given by Lorem. Because few other students has given other answer. Amrit Senapati given last index of. Because rest all have Boolean return type. Yes, good. Sanchita, 8D, because others are method for comparing. Good. Only equals will return Boolean value. Starts with also return Boolean value. Megha, starts with, ends with. This will also return your Boolean value. But last index of will return your integer. Now I just want to make a clarification. I want to give a clarification to Sanchita. She said that D, last index of, and the explanation is given that because others are method for comparing. Last index of is also comparing. Sanchita, last index of is also comparing the parameter character with the current character. Am I clear, Sanchita? Because of that reason, we cannot have that one use their answer. Option is your D, last index of. Because everyone is having your Boolean return type. As equals, compared to, and starts with. एक मिनट ये गलत आंसर कैसे आ गया यहाँ पे? Now equals return type is Boolean. Compare starts with return type is your Boolean. Now compared to return type is your integer. Last index of is your integer. Now why the option is D is available over here? What is the reason? Who can tell me? Who can tell me why? Option D is given. Option ABC return type is Boolean. ABC. Now this is wrongly given. This is wrongly given. Compared to return type is your integer. Compared to return type is your integer. Last index of integer. Starts with Boolean. Equals Boolean. ये सारा Boolean है. ये सारा बुलियन है, ठीक है। मैं कैन आई एक्सप्लेन यू व्हाई द आंसर इज डी, रिटर्न्स इंडेक्स वैल्यू। ऑप्शन डी, दिस एक्सप्लेनेशन इज रॉन्गली गिवन। मैंने ये गलत दे दिया एक्सप्लेनेशन। नाउ व्हाई ऑप्शन डी इज द राइट आंसर, हु कैन टेल मी? Every other method start comparing from the left to right, but last index of start searching from the right to left. Because of that reason, because of the associativity of the method, it is odd one out is your last index of. Understood now? Why option D is your answer? Because both return type is boolean. Look at this, these two both return type is boolean. Here both return type is your integer, but your all the methods, equals method will compare from left to right. Compare to will look for left to right, starts with will look for the beginning again, but last index of will start the operation from the right to left. Because of that reason, it is odd one out. Understood? Slide number 9. Yes, 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 yes. Now I have changed the explanation. It compares from left to right, but here it compares from right to left. Because of that reason, it is different. Which one of the following is valid array assignment? Not for the 9th class, only for the 10th class. 9th class can after 1 week answer this, because after 1 week you will have your array chapter, and this is belongs to your array chapter. So that's why after 1 week you can able to answer this one, but not now. Yes, 10th class, which one of the following is a valid array assignment? If I want to assign value to an array, which one of the following is the correct one? Now we got the answer B, B, B. But the square bracket is given in the left hand side. Square bracket is available in the right hand side. When you are writing in a main method, you are writing string आप कैसे लिखते हो? ARGS. स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट पहले आता है, उसके बाद आपका ARGS आता है, या फिर ARGS आपका पहले आता है, उसके बाद आपका स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट आता है. Because this is also an array. Because this is also an array. None of the above. Shivam 9, none of the above. Reason, none of the above. Nine B, direct installation, initialization of elements. Sir, square bracket can be in left, also right. So why none of this then? Subham, fine. 9D, none of this. Why none of this? Arey, why none of this, beta? Explain me why none of this. Those who are saying none of this, why none of this? Now, Subhasmita says B. Now, Subhasmita, you are 9th class. Sanchita, 9B. Still you can able to identify the assignment. तुक्का मार रहे हो क्या आंसर दे रहे हो? सुभस्मिता, प्रत्युषा माझी, 9B. Loren, sir, slide has two options B. Slide has two options B. A, B, C, D है यहाँ पे. कहाँ ऑप्शन बी है? Now, Lorem, I am unable to understand. Sir, slide has two option B. कहाँ पे ऑप्शन बी दो है? यहाँ पे A, B, C, D तो है. Because in option we cannot write square bracket 3. अच्छा, 9B. Udita say 9B is the correct answer. Mega Patnaik say 9B. I just want to know those who are saying none of the above. Just like your Sibam said none of the above. Now one more candidate, Subham Swai say none of the above. Pratyush say none of the above. Now why this none of the? Amrit Senapati, option D is supposed to be D, but it's B. अच्छा. Yes, got it. यहाँ पे 2B हो गया, इसीलिए प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है. अच्छा, got it. That's what Lauren was telling. इस बार थोड़ा हड़बड़ी में ये प्रॉब्लम हो गया, क्योंकि कल भी लाइव क्लास था, आज भी लाइव क्लास था, बहुत शॉर्ट पीरियड में करना पड़ रहा है. सर, लास्ट ऑप्शन इज प्रिंटेड बी. ओके, नाउ गॉट इट. आई चेंज्ड इट. D option is denoted as B. Got it. So here the option B is your right answer, because the square bracket can be in a left hand side, the square bracket can be in a right hand side, as Roshan already told you. Now while assigning the value, because it is having more than one value, it has to be enclosed within curly bracket to make it a block or a scope. Now each value has to be separated by comma. But in this case, size is given over here. For direct assignment, we cannot give size. Now here, new int, no doubt it is a correct mechanism of creating an array. But while creating an array, I have to give one size, either 10 or 20 or 30. We cannot give more than one size. Because of that reason, it is wrong. Now none of this obviously नहीं होगा, क्योंकि already we got the answer. Answer the following. ARR.length will give me the error or output. First question is your error or output. Because we have two different mechanism of getting the length. आपका दो different length है. एक है LENGTH. Another one is LENGTH parenthesis. So we have two length function available. So is it correct one or not? First of all, output. Yes, output. Output is your 3. Om says error. Now those were, I said those who will say error, they have to specify the reason. There might be a conflict of length and length. We have two different type of length. Roshan says 3. Now, Om, I'm waiting for your answer. Why it is an error? So that I will move towards the next question. No, specify the reason why it is an error. Subham Sai, length used in an array while length is used in string. Now, is it array or string? Now, this question is it array related or string? Now, this question is related to array or string. The data type of the ARR is int, but string values are stored. Roshan Patro, length is for string and length is for array. इस बार प्रॉब्लम हो गया आपके लिए, इसीलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूं व्हाई द रीजन फॉर द एरर. आई कैन एडमिट दिस टाइम मुझसे गलती हो गया क्वेश्चन बनाने में, क्योंकि दो लाइव क्लास पड़ गया मुझे. सर एरर ARR इज INT डाटा टाइप बट स्ट्रिंग वैल्यू आर स्टोर्ड इन इट. नाउ आई हैव चेंज्ड इट बेटा, I have changed it. There is answer 3 because we have 3 elements. I have changed this one. I have changed it to string. So though we have 3 elements, the output is your 3. Next, error of 1.length. Is it possible to give length function over here? If yes, why? If no, why? Okay, got it. Any, because ARR is there. Array released, related, because square bracket is there. Good. Good, Subham Swami. The next question is ARR of 1.length. Is it possible to give parenthesis over here? You can clearly see that in this case, I have not used parenthesis. In this case, I am using parenthesis. The question is why? Again, I am repeating my question. संचिता B4. श्रावणी, बहुत देर के बाद श्रावणी आपका आंसर आया, बहुत देर के बाद. Yes, because error of 1 is a string. Good, Lorem. B answer is 2. The reason behind is this is my 0 position. This is my 0 position. This is my 1 position. Now, length function will return number of characters. Now, it contains 2 characters. So, that's why answer is 2. Now, here I am using parenthesis because 1 position contains a string. For string, we will use length with parenthesis. For array, we will use length without parenthesis. Next one, error of 1.substring 3. 1 is in the form of string. Yes, good. Yes, the last one. Yes, this is the last one. Yes, Lorem has given the answer. Now Om says error. Megha Patnaik says that index out of bounds exception. Now if it is error, why? Shravani error. Okay, got it. Now just like Megha Patnaik has given the answer, little bit clear, just like Lorem also given the answer, little bit clear. Amrit Senapati says Don't know, sir. Amrit Senapati, which class, beta? Udita says error. Sanchita says index out of bound exception. Good. Now, if you look at, as already I told you, one position, error of one position. One position contains each. Now, substring of 3. Substring is used to extract a part of a string where each contains 0 position and 1 position. Now, this is your starting index position. Start. Now, starting index position is 3, where 3 is not available over here. So, that's why it will generate error. Now, next part is your question. I want to display this sum of the series. Now we have 2 minus 4, plus minus series is there. So in case of plus minus series, I will use a variable called shine, which is already explained to you. Why I am going to take a special variable called sign. What is the initial value of sum? What is the initial value of sign? Quickly. 10th depol. Okay, no issue beta. Now you have understood. अहमद खान, कितना जल्दी आप ज्वाइन किए? हाँ, खत्म होने को आया एमसीक्यू, आप ज्वाइन कर रहे हो आप. ओके, नाउ क्विकली गिव मी योर आंसर. व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ सम एंड व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ साइन फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर सीरीज? Nobody has answered yet. Sum is 0, sign is minus 1. So sign is going to be decided based on the first value. Sum is 0, but sign is y minus 1. The first value is your plus. Now those who have given minus 1, for them the answer is, it is positive 1, not minus 1. Just like Subham Swain given minus 1, Tilak says minus 1, और किसने दिया है? प्रत्युष minus 1, अमृत सेनापति minus 1, Dikshita minus 1. So those who have given minus 1, for them the answer is, it is positive 1, because series starts from positive value. ऋतुराज कितना जल्द, ऋतुराज तो था. साई शुभंकर, बहुत जल्दी ज्वाइन किया आपने, खत्म हो गया एमसीक्यू. ओके, द नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज लूप. व्हाट इज द इनिशियल वैल्यू? एक साथ भेजो, एक साथ भेजो, मुझे बीच बीच में मत भेजो, एक साथ भेजो. व्हाट इज द इनिशियल वैल्यू, व्हाट इज द कंडीशन, and what is the updation? Everyone understood why it is positive 1? Is it understood by you why it is positive 1, why not minus 1? Now what is the for loop value now? C is equal to 0. Okay, now in case of for loop, C value is 0. Next, what is the condition? Updation. एक साथ भेजो. No, Sanchita, don't send like this. Send the complete one. Initial value, condition value, and updation value. Yes, sir, understood. Good. Smriti Panekirai, sum is equal to 0. Fine. C is less than equals to 256. Okay. C multiplied. ब्रैकेट में 2 कैसे हो सकता है? ना ओम से C is equal to 2, 2 less than equals to 256, C equals to C. Yes. Yes, Lorraine. ब्रैकेट में C into -2 नहीं हो सकता. C has to be updated. If it is needs to be updated, we have to write C is equal to or C multiplication is equal to. Arpita, 9th class. Excellent. Good beta Arpita. C multiplied equals to 2. Smriti, sign is equal to 1. Aishman, 2, 256. C equals to C into 2, 2, 256. No, not minus 256. Sanchita, not minus 256. 256 only. Everyone answer is correct. Yes, everyone answer is correct. C initial value is 2 because as per the series, it starts from the 2. Value 2 we can see over here. We can see it starts from 2. That's why initial value is 2. Now it stops at 256. So that's why the stopping value is your 256. Now each iteration gap is your 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16, 16 2 ja 32. Like this it will move up to 256. So that's why it is into 2. But only C into 2 will be wrong. It must be C is equal to C into 2. Next part, sum is equal to sum plus dash. Next part, sum, C is equal to 2. Ruturaj, good. 256 C into 2. But ऋतुराज थोड़ा फास्ट आंसर दो. देखो सबका खत्म हो गया है. इवन फ्यू 9th क्लास स्टूडेंट्स, आयुष्मान, दीक्षिता, सुभस्मिता, थोड़ा कंपटीशन करो. सर कैन इट बी सी इज इक्वल टू 2, सी लेस देन इक्वल्स टू 8, सी मल्टीप्लाई इज इक्वल टू 2 नहीं हो सकता. सी हैज टू बी अपडेटेड. सम इज इक्वल टू सम प्लस सी. Lorem says sum into sin into c, sum plus equals to c. C. Yes, everybody answer is C. Okay, now it has to be multiplied with dash. Now it has to be multiplied with dash. शुभम साइन सम इज इक्वल टू सम प्लस साइन इंटू सी. ब्रैकेट की कोई जरूरत है बेटा? बिकॉज मल्टीप्लीकेशन इज देयर, मतलब ऑब्वियसली मल्टीप्लीकेशन पहले ही होगा आपका. आई एम रियली सरप्राइज, एक साथ आपने आंसर क्यों नहीं दिया? आप डबल क्यों दे रहे हो, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. एक साथ आपने क्यों नहीं दिया? सी इंटू साइन, आपका आंसर एक साथ क्यों नहीं आया? सम प्लस सी एक बार आया, इंटू साइन एक बार आया. Because when c value is 2, 2 multiplied with positive 1, it is 2. After that it will add it. Now sum is 2. Next time your c value will be 4. Next time c value will be 4. Now c value is 4. 4 into sine. Now next time sine must be minus 1. So that's why it will be your minus 4. So what should I do to update the sine value? What should I do to update the sine value? Now what should I do for the shift sign? Into minus 1. अच्छा, sine is equal to sine into minus 1. Into plus 1 Ruturaj, no, Sai Subhankar. It should be minus 1. Already plus 1 है. Plus 1 into plus 1. तो प्लस 1 ही रहेगा ना. नेक्स्ट टाइम मुझे माइनस 1 करना है. प्लस 1 में क्या करने से आपका माइनस 1 होता है? व्हाट शुड आई डू इन प्लस 1 सो दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम इट विल बी माइनस 1? आई हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई इट विथ माइनस 1. हाँ, अब आंसर सही है शुभंकर, अब आंसर सही है. यस. Now after coming out of the loop I will display. Any doubt? Anyone is having doubt? Now this one with fractional, above 1 is your plus, below 1 is your multiplication. So again we need a loop over here and sum over here. Now we have two variables I have taken. Now can anybody tell me what is the use of S and P? What is the use of variable S and P? Sum should be double. Yes. Yes, sum should be double this time. What is the use of S and P? S is for addition of the series and P is for the product, means multiplication. P will be show the product of the denominator. Sir, S for sum and P for the product. Okay, good. S for sum and P for product. So sum is your 1. Initial this sum, I am putting it 1 over here. Otherwise normally it should be 0, but here 1 is explicitly added. So that's why initial value of sum is your 1. Now what should be this value and what should be this value? Initial value. S or P, initial value. Sum is equal to 0. No, Subhasmita, sum is equal to 1 this time. No, Ayushman, sum will be 1 this time. Sum has to be 1. But what about this one? 0 and 1. Good. This is correct answer. 0 and 1 this time. This is 0 and this is 1. Now for loop. For loop. बहुत देर के बाद आपका आंसर आया बादल राज. स्मृति पानेगिरी, S is equal to 1, P is equal to 1. S is equal to 0, Smriti. S is equal to 0. Sum is equal to 1 because initial value of sum is individual is available. That's why it will be your 1. ईशान पंडा S0 PQ. ये Q क्या है ईशान? Okay, send me the loop. Yes, Lorem, given C is equal to 1, C less than equals to N, C plus plus. Good answer. C is equal to 1 over here because I need to start from the term which is already available, less than equals to N, because I have to move up to N. Now this sum has to be calculated. The sum has to be calculated 1 plus 2. So that's why initially it should be 1. Now I have to move up to N. So that's why it is less than equals to N. Now C plus plus. Now sum is equal to sum plus dash. I am using this one, this sum. Sum is equal to sum plus dash. Shravani, 1 less than equals to N, C plus plus, 1 less than equals to N. Yes, good. Sir, N should be initialized also. Now, accept the value of N. Accept the value from the user. Subhasmita, accept the value for N from the user. S equal to S plus C. Next, P is equal to P into, obviously, P is equal to P into, obviously, फटाफट से दे दो एक एक आंसर. P C. Now sum is equal to Dyas by Dyas. Sum plus C, good. S plus C, good. Good. Ishan, good. Sanchita, good. P into C. Next answer दे दो. Next answer. Sum. Now those who have not given like, give a like. We are going to end it. एक एक like मार दो. End होने जा रहा है अभी. S by P, good. Now when I will come out of it, I will display the sum. Any doubt? जिस किसी ने भी अभी तक लाइक नहीं मारा, अभी जितने स्टूडेंट है उसमें से काफी कम है लाइक. ना फैक्टोरियल वन. यस, अब आया. नंबर ऑफ लाइक्स मैच हो गया अभी विद द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स. अंडरस्टूड. थैंक यू अमर. समझ में आ गया. ये अगर आ गया तो 5 मार्क्स आपका हो जाएगा. ये 5 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन है. अब ये फैक्टोरियल वाला 10 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन होता है. संतोषी. Really nice explanations. Sum is equal to 0, D is equal to 10. Sum is equal to 0. Now why this time sum is equal to 0? Last time it was 1. Now Lorem, can you tell me the difference? Last time it was 1, this time it is 0. Why? Sir, I am Lakshmi. Okay, Lakshmi, got it. Lakshmi from 8th class. Subha Lakshmi. Sir, for what D is taken? For the denominator. Subhasmita, D is for denominator. We have a denominator whose value is not matching with the numerator. अब देखो यहाँ पे 2 है, यहाँ पे 5 है. अब इन दोनों में कोई मैच नहीं मिल रहा है. यहाँ पे 4 है, यहाँ पे 20 है, यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं है, यहाँ पे 10 है. तो न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर में कुछ रिलेशन नहीं मिल रहा है. इसीलिए एक्सप्लिसिटली वी हैव टेकन द डिनोमिनेटर. सो इनिशियली सम इज 0. Now Lorem not given the answer. Last time it was starting with 1. Good. Sir, because last time it was starting from 1, but this time starting from 0. Good. Now what is the D value? Obviously D value is 10 because it is for the denominator. Now we'll use loop now. Now loop, जल्दी से बोल दो loop क्या होगा? Yes, Subhasmita, good. Shravani, good. अमृत सेनापति, गुड. नाउ लूप बोल दो जल्दी जल्दी. लूप क्या होगा अभी? व्हाट विल बी द वैल्यू ऑफ द लूप? कहां से जाएगा, कहां तक जाएगा? बट यहाँ पे आपका अपडेशन 2 है, तो यहाँ पे आपका 0 होगा. 0 होगा तब जाके ये 2 होगा. 2 होगा तो जब जाके ये 4 होगा. 4 होगा तो नेक्स्ट टाइम क्या होगा? 6 होगा. नेक्स्ट टाइम क्या होगा? 8 होगा. Now for Subhasmita and 9th class student, X and N value needs to be accepted. Accept. Accept X value and N value, which is unknown. M value does not need to be accepted, because it is evaluated with the help of your D. तो M को एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया जाएगा. M एक्सेप्ट नहीं होगा. बट your x and n needs to be accepted. Zero t plus 2 लेस देन n होगा क्या? लेस देन इज इक्वल टू होगा 0, लेस देन इक्वल टू n and t plus equals to 2. Good. Now we have to find out the factorial. अब factorial का logic डालो. Every time within the loop we have to find out the factorial, because first time I need to find out the factorial of x. So I need to initialize the value. Next time I need to find out the factorial. Suppose x value is your 2 and your n value is your 4. So we have to find out the 2 factorial first time. 2 factorial. Okay. Now आपका 2 factorial निकालने के लिए इनिशियल वैल्यू क्या होगा आपका f का? Sir, why t will be 0? Because look at this. For x factorial, now I am showing you over here x factorial. कहाँ गया ये कर्सर मेरा? Now for here x factorial, here this is x factorial plus 0. 0 is implicit over here. So 0 plus 2 will become your 2. 2 plus 2 will become your 4. 4 plus 2 will become your 6. This is your 1. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. Because n value is 4. Subhasmita understood? F is equal to 2. Roshan Patra 1, 1, 1, 1. F is equal to 1 because I need to find out the product. That's why it is 1. Now loop will start from 1. Then what should I write over here according to the above one? It is not always x factorial. It is not always x factorial. Next time it is x plus 2 factorial. It is not always x factorial. I have taken x value is 2 and n value is 4. Now the condition over here is vital. Yes, understood. Sir, sum is equal to 0.0, not 0. Now double it will implicitly convert into 0.0 संचिता. अच्छा वो वाला जो इनिशियलाइजेशन बोल रहे हो आप. अच्छा t is less than equals to c. T is less than equals to c. Where is c? I don't have c. अरे यार ये मेरा गलत हो गया है. This is t is less than equal to, not t. This is c is less than equals to. Not t beta. Just try to rectify it. It is c less than equals to. C less than equals to x plus t. Good. Because initially as I have given explanation to you, x factorial plus 0. x plus 0. उसका factorial निकाल रहा है. So that's why I will say x plus t over here. Next time t value will be your t value initially is 0. So x plus t, 0 plus 2 is your 2. Next time t value will be 2. Now 2 plus 2 is your 4. Like this it will move. Understood why x plus t? Yes. Excellent. Maximum of the student has given the answer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now f is equal to f into c to get the factorial. This is the old logic of the factorial. Factorial part understood? Factorial part understood? Then we have sum part, which is quite easy for everyone. अब सम पार्ट आप सबके लिए क्लियर हो जाएगा. बस फैक्टोरियल पार्ट ही लॉजिक पार्ट था और कुछ लॉजिक नहीं है इसमें. बस यही वाला इसमें लॉजिक है. टी कहां से स्टार्ट होगा? द मेन थिंग इज योर टी कहां से स्टार्ट होगा ना. ये वाला क्या होगा? बस ये दो चीज सीरीज में आपका टफ है और कुछ भी नहीं है. और ये अपडेशन क्या जाएगा? Yes sir, yes sir. Okay, now sum is equal to sum plus. Here we have dash and dash divided by dash. This is obviously, I think everyone can tell this one. I'm looking for this one. Sum plus f by d. Only f by d. Hey, wait a minute. एक मिनट, इतना जल्दी काहे आंसर दे रहे हो बेटा? एक मिनट. ओनली एफ बाई डी. No, I am not convinced with anybody's answer. Sum is equal to sum plus f by d is not the right answer. Even Om, sum is equal to sum plus f by d is wrong answer. नो तिलक, d प्लस इक्वल्स टू 5 बाद में आएगा. f बाई d, रोशन पात्रो, ऑल्सो रॉन्ग आंसर. नो, वी कैनॉट डू d plus 5 over here, Roshan. d has to be updated. d plus 5 is not updating d. रोशन पात्रो, it is wrong. थोड़ा और सोचो. ऐसा सर क्या बताए हैं आपको? क्यों नहीं होगा यहाँ पे? रॉन्ग आंसर आ रहा है. नो अर्पिता, it is wrong. d cannot update it like this. f by d plus 5, wrong. We cannot update like this. I am really surprised you are missing something. क्या मिस हो रहा है आपसे? नो अर्पिता, पहले आप f by d को क्लियर करो. रोशन, नो नो नो, सबका आंसर वही जा रहा है. अरे बेटा, आई एम सेइंग दैट f बाई डी में कुछ चेंज होगा. वो चेंज क्या है? डोंट नो सर, डोंट नो सर. ओके, आई एम वेटिंग फॉर मोहन सामंतराय और उदिता, प्रत्युष. INTD. अब देखो, प्रत्युष ने जो आंसर दिया उसी के आसपास आपका हिंट है. प्रत्युष का जो आंसर है वो गलत आंसर है, बट उसी के आसपास आपका आंसर है. एक लाइव क्लास में आपको बोला गया था. क्या प्रॉब्लम है? नो सुवस्मिता, f by d plus 5. नो, इट इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. प्रत्युष माझी तो आंसर दे रहा है, बट नियर बाय. तिलक भी आंसर आया है, बट नियर बाय इज नॉट राइट आंसर. तिलक, नियर बाय, नियर बाय. आई एम गिविंग यू हिंट. नियर बाय. यस, अब जाके राइट आंसर आया. नाउ वी हैव टू टाइप कास्ट इट इनटू डबल बिकॉज लॉन्ग, दिस इज लॉन्ग. f is your long and d is your integer. Now long divided by integer, result is long. Now long data is there, that means fractional part will not be available. It will remove the fractional part. So in order to get, yes Subhasmita, अब आया लाइन पे. अर्पिता, yes good. अब जाके तुम लोगों का लाइन पे आ गया आउटपुट. हाँ, इतने लेट में. Now d plus equal to 5. We cannot write d plus 5. Both are different. D plus 5 is not equals to your d is equal to d plus 5. So many times I told you. D is equal to d plus 5. Both are not same. I don't know why you people used to tell over here. सर यहाँ पे आपका d plus 5 कैसे हो रहा था तुम लोगों का? Which is wrong. Now I will close the loop and I will display it. So that's all for today's class. Good night to all of you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Amrit. बेटा आप लोग मार्क्स लेके आ जाओ एग्जाम में, सर को सारा थैंक यू मिल जाएगा. ऐसे ही आप जैसे अभी थैंक यू दे रहे हो ना, वैसे ही आप मार्क्स भेज दो व्हाट्सएप में. सर आई गॉट दिस मच ऑफ मार्क, सारा थैंक यू मिल जाएगा सर को. गुड नाइट रोशन. गुड नाइट रोशन. आपको समझ में आ गया आज का जो स्ट्रिंग वाला वीडियो? That is especially I have designed because of your request. Have you understood the mechanism, logic of that?